everybody. What's up? Merry Christmas. How are you? Good to see you. Oh, this is wild. I have learned something today, and I've learned something gradually over the last I don't know how long. It's taken me a while to learn that it takes me about probably 2 weeks. I should take 2 weeks to prepare for one of these. And instead, I've been so busy and distracted that I've ended up just taking like a day or two or something. And so there are a few little features that I'm not going to be showing today, but I'm going to start streaming a little bit more regularly. I would like to at least, and then we'll see if I can get my act together and I can show you all the stuff that I really want to show you because the documentary came out and it showed a tiny, 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 tiny fraction of the behind the scenes footage that I have. And I want to show a lot more of it. And I want to, put some together in some kind of presentation. I'm not sure what I'm going to do, but I'm going to show you some clips now and then, some clips that have never been seen publicly. But not tonight. Tonight we're going to do the Christmas thing pretty much. I thought, first of all, I would show you my swag. You like this? My dinosaurs trimming the tree. This is from Calamity Wear. I love those guys. I don't know if you've ever seen their stuff. Calamity Wear. Hey, Emmy, how are you? Hey, Sidge, Allison. There's April. Lots of folks. Hey, Jen, what up? Hey, Nancy, Brandon, Aiden. What's up? Triana. Hey, Kiala, how are you? Nice to see you. Love your graduation picture. Listen, yeah, this mug is now my favorite Christmas mug. T-Rexes. It's not hot cocoa though. It's actually coffee so that I can stay awake through my own broadcasting. How is everybody? I hope you're doing great. It's Hanukkah and Christmas, and we've had Thanksgiving, and we've got Kwanzaa coming up, and we've got Festivus coming up. Time for the airing of grievances and all those fun things. Hey, Gwendolyn. Hi, John Jr. How are you? All these great people here are you. You're all just. I love it that you show up for these things. Hey, Sarah. Good to see you. Sarah, three exclamation points right back at you. Let's see. Yes, there she is. What's up? Good to see you. Who is that? Who's that a picture with? Is that a friend or someone famous? I can't see. I cannot quite see. Yes, Rachel says coffee is superior to cocoa. Is it not? Yes, it's true. It's very true. Well, as a matter of fact, yeah, I'm just kind of assuming, Drew, that these are Barney's relatives. Although they're a little bit different in color, but that happens with relatives a lot of times, right? They're a little redder. Come from a different side of the family. There's a question. Can you still do Pasquale's voice? Well, as a matter of fact, I think he's around here somewhere and he can do the voice for himself, I think. Are you here? Hello, it's good to see you. How are you, my friends? Have you had any of my pizza lately? Oh, it's so good. Oh, I made a turkey pizza for Thanksgiving, and it was delicious. Oh, chef's kiss, as they say. But I can't do that with my little plush arms here. Got it. Yes. So the answer is yes. I believe I can. Wow, lots of comments. Can't get to everything. I'm so sorry, guys. But I can't quite get to everything. Where is Barney? That's a good question. I think he's going to be here in a minute. I think we have just a little bit of... He's in his dressing room. Sometimes he goes to his trailer, He gets a little moody. Not really. He's a very up kind of dinosaur. But I have to do my prep, and that means me, of course, putting this on. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah. Okay. Let's do that so I can see without. Yeah. Is that like how's that? Is that? I don't know. It's a little bit funky, but what do you think? I feel festive suddenly. Oh, wait, here he comes. Here he comes. Here he comes, walking down the street. He gets his funniest looks from everyone he meets. Hey, hey, I'm Barney! Ooh, people say a monkey around or a dino around. How are you, everybody? Good to see you! Look, I have my Santa hat on, and Bob has his on. Yes, I have mine on. We're twins. Again, the usual thing. Red and white and magenta, and he's got a little green, doing our thing. All very Christmassy. Turkey pizza. Yes. I love this guy. All right. Well, listen, I wanted to also say what else? There was something else you wanted to talk about. Yes, as a matter of fact, there was this thing, and I'm juggling here. There's this guy. And I wanted to say thank you so much to the folks at the Barney History Fans group. Thank you, Andrew Olson et al., for my Merry Christmas card. This is great. It looks super. It looks super-de-duper, as a matter of fact. That's how super it looks. Isn't that great art? I love that. Thank you so much. This is just really, really thoughtful. I appreciate you. And there's this wonderful little bit of history going on here from Andrew. It's Barney 2022, A Year in Review, and talks about all the different things so many different things that have happened. Little events when it comes to plushes and it comes to programming, the docuseries, of course, all kinds of things. And there it is from Mr. Andrew Olson himself right there in the back. Thank you, Andrew. This is really cool. This is a great, great thing. And a nice note from Andrew as well. Look at that. He's so great. Thank you, Andrew. We appreciate you so much for all your efforts and running that group and all the awesome comments that everybody contributes. So many people contributing so many posts all the time. It's so exciting. I love seeing all the little plushes and super obscure little things that I had never even heard of. Toys. There's a lot of toys I've never heard of and I've never seen. Whether whether my voice is on them or not, there's a whole bunch of products that I never even heard about. And some of them are kind of weird, but most of them are really fun. More coffee. I have coffee in my mustache here. Yes. All right, so let's just take a couple of questions here, just for fun. I know a couple of questions. There's about 500 questions here. Oh, here's a good question. Do you think that Barney could do Santa's job? What do you think, Barney? Oh, I don't know. Santa's got a tough job. He has to go to, millions and millions and millions of homes all in one night. That is incredible. I think he is stupendous. Yay for Santa. Yay. But I think I have confidence in Barney because he's got that Barney magic. And I think he could do something very similar, Maybe miss a house or two. I would try to hit them all. Make sure I got everybody their presents. Yes, absolutely. Oh, let's see. Oh, Brandon says, can Barney read a Christmas poem? As a matter of fact, that is coming up pretty soon here, as a matter of fact. So we will get to that. What is next? Thank you, Alexis. I hope you have a wonderful Christmas, too. Very nice of you. So many great things here. And as Drew says, that's true. We do have a fantastic fan community overall. We do. The plush fans and the Barney History fans, those two groups run by Jess Nelson and Andrew Olson. And then the folks on my page and folks, there's just so many little pockets of Barney fans all over the place on YouTube. And, we've got folks who create all these amazing videos about, all the different things from the past and little, just little kind of fun facts that you might not have known, really obscure stuff. I love those little bits of information kind of inside the kind of inside edition stuff. And, there's John Phelps. Did a watch party of Waiting for Santa. Thank you so much. I love that you did that. And I'm so glad that I got finished. I hope I got finished. I mean, you got finished before I started because I was checking with a bunch of people to try to make sure that I didn't overlap with anything. And so it sounds like maybe I didn't overlap, and that sounds pretty lucky. Or maybe you had heard about my scheduling, so that's good. And we have, is Dennis DeShazer doing all right from James Field? Yes, he's doing great. As a matter of fact, I owe him a phone call. Oh, Dennis, I'm so sorry. I just realized that you called me and I haven't called you back. If you're watching, I owe you a phone call. So I will call you tomorrow. Tomorrow's Monday. Um, and Dennis is great. You know, we talk off and on every week or two or three, and you know, he's such a great proponent of Barney, and he really is concerned about making sure that Barney's legacy is honored. And you know, I really appreciate Dennis for what he does. I really do. He's a good guy, really is. Let's see. Does Barney like Winnie the Pooh? Absolutely. Ooh, I do. I love Winnie the Pooh. And you know what? I love honey. Honey is very tasty. So, Winnie the Pooh and I both have very, very similar tastes in things that we like to eat. The bees can be a little bit problematic, but we like the honey. Worth the risk, I say. Ah, up there he is. Put some eggnog in there, he says. I don't know. I've never been an eggnog fan. Just never got into it. I don't know why. Hi, Jess Nelson. There he is, ladies and gentlemen. Jess Nelson, the founder of the Barney Plushes fan group, and the amazing production designer and art director, and amazing things that he's prop designer, prop builder, and artist and sculptor, and just an incredible talent. He is indeed, and I'm so glad that we're all still connected. All still connected. Let's see. Oh, Johnny Cook says it's over 8,000. I think that's the plush fans you're talking about, right? Yeah, over 8,000. That's awesome. Catching up with me. I'm getting up to around, my page is getting up to around, closing in on 15,000 now, I think. And so that's really exciting. I mean, the audience is clearly out there. You know, it's funny. I try to do what I can to make sure that people know that my page is around, and it just kind of grows in spurts, you know. So if you know of somebody who's a Barney fan and they don't know about any of the pages, my page or Barney History Fans or Barney Plush Fans, please send them links and let them know, and so that we can grow all of our communities together. Um, let's see what else. Kelby asks, "What's your most favorite Christmas song you've done on Barney?" You know, that is so hard. That's a tough one. I could, I don't know. I could say that's tough. That's really tough. I'd have to try to think about which songs did we do. Um, which songs did we do for Waiting for Santa? Which songs were in that? You tell me, folks, because your memory of these things is much better than mine. There's a lot of these shows that I haven't seen in a long time. As a matter of fact, I should have joined that Waiting for Santa watch party, because I haven't seen it in so long, and so I need a refresher. Um, and then there's Blake asks, "Do you have a favorite Barney Christmas video?" And that's probably going to be Waiting for Santa. I think that is. I really do. Let's see. What else do we have here? What was the best thing about doing Waiting for Santa? Waiting for Santa was the one in which I think we did the the fireplace gag, wasn't it? And that was hilarious, because we built two fireplaces. We had one that was in the set of the house, and then we had another one that was like kind of freestanding by itself. We could do close-up shots, and I think it was, and and it was so funny to see uh, David Voss sitting up in this little platform up behind the behind the chimney, and just the feet kind of hanging down. Hello, help me. Pretty funny. Pretty funny. Let's see. Yes. I'm just kind of spill the beans right now. Amelia has agreed to be a moderator for me, and she's going to start sometime soon. We have to work out the details and everything, and I'm going to probably add on one or more other admins so that I can take questions, and admins, people who are mods for each of the chats and everything, can just kind of send me interesting questions so that it's easier for them to scroll and look at the questions while I'm doing this thing instead of me trying to read all the questions. So hopefully that will make things be a little smoother, and I can take more folks' questions, and we can be as fair as we can. Wow, there's so many questions here. This is amazing. Oh, let's see. My counter says we've got 92 people here, but I think that may be a little low because it's only counting some of the services, 94. But yeah, I mean, there's people ask a lot of questions here. Let's see. Do. Oh, this. Yes, Devon. Yeah. Did you see the SNL crowd sing "I Love You" earlier this year? Thanks to Selena Gomez. Yes, I saw that, and that was that was really awesome. I loved that so much. I really appreciate her for doing that. And everybody sang. It was just like it was just such a cool vibe. I really dug that. That was so good. Oh, look at this. Yay! Yes, congratulations, Emmy. Eggnogs for everyone. Eggnogs all around. Johnny, you're going to have to pay for them when you say that, though. You got to remember that. That's 92, 90, 89 or so eggnogs you're going to have to buy. Because I don't have jugs of eggnog staying or big. That's what I need, obviously. Or big, one of those big like boxes, like wine comes in, big boxes of eggnog, and then pipelines that go out to everybody. I know I'm kind of weird. What can I say? Let's see. What else? Look at all this. What else? Oh, this would be awesome. Brooke says it'd be so cool if Marty made a comeback and hosted SNL. I think so too. That would be awesome. There was a time when Letterman actually wanted to have Barney on the show. Seriously, I mean that was pretty cool. We tried to work out the details, and there were just scheduling conflicts back and forth. How about this date? How about that date? And we had other things that we were doing, and so it just kind of went by the wayside. But that would have been cool. We did a lot of things on morning television, uh, trying to wake up, going from Texas time to New York time at dark 30 a.m. and try to be awake for everybody. But yeah, that would have been cool because I was a big Letterman fan. Still am. He's an amazing, funny guy. Very smart. Let's see. We've got all kinds of stuff here. Let's see. CEC Texas and Buddy says, I love the opening song for Barney's Great Adventure. Yeah, it's really interesting, isn't it? It's very different. It's very different. It's that was yeah, I think you mean the Bernadette Peters song. Yeah, it was very different from anything we had done before. Um, we did a lot. The movie does a lot of things different from the PBS series. But yeah, it was just so you know the whole. I really liked the Barney movie. I mean, there were a lot of things that could have been done differently, and I think it would have been better. But in general, I really thought everybody put good effort into it. I really do. Um, let's see. If you're asking a question, please don't ask it repeatedly because that kind of fills up the chat. And if you're asking a question, please try to ask it only once every 5 minutes or so, because right now the chat is just scrolling like crazy, and it's kind of hard for me to even see anything. Thank you, I appreciate it. Let's see what else here. Uh, uh, and Gwendolyn says, I remember when you were on Regis Philbin. Yes, we were Regis and Kathy Lee. And Regis was great. Regis actually got down on the floor and played with the kids, which was really awesome and pretty hilarious. But that was, we had so much fun doing those morning shows and everything, the talk shows. It was just really, really so cool. We had we did when I was with the show, I think we did like the Today Show either 4 or 5 times. I think it was 5 times. and we did the first one remote. I think we've talked about that. The first one was a remote, and we did it from Norman Rockwell's home in the Berkshires, and that was the presentation of the very first catalog, Neiman Marcus catalog that Barney was in, with all those exclusive plushes and things that Neiman Marcus had. And so that went on the air, and we weren't in the studio in New York, but then not too long after that, I think it was just a few months later, we went to New York and did our first Today Show in the studio, and that was great. That was great. That's where that story about me. That's the story about me and Barney trying to get Bryant Gumbel to hug Barney, and that was that was funny. It was very funny. Let's see, lots and lots. No, as a matter of fact, I don't think I ever saw Dean and David do Regis and Kelly. I did not see that. I have, as a matter of fact, I probably just didn't know that they were on, but I'm sure they were fabulous. I'm sure they were fabulous. Let's see what else. Well, we should move on right now because we've got, we don't want to stay here all night, I'm sure. Now maybe I should just give you a little bit of time to make some popcorn or something if you haven't already, because now we're going to do the traditional thing that we have done for the last one or two seasons, and that is we are going to read "'Twas the Night Before Christmas." And, well, I say we, but actually it's the LPG, the little purple guy, who's going to read it. So, the key to doing live things is to not have your coffee go down the wrong way. I do remember. Yes, as a matter of fact. And you gave me presents. You gave me a necklace. There was one for me and one for Julie and one for Patty. And it was like beads, like Mardi Gras beads, right? I think that was yours, wasn't it? I believe so. And that was very sweet, and I appreciate you. I don't know if did I ever post pictures of us wearing those? I think I have them. If not, just remind me on the page to post those, and I will post those for you. All right, Haley. All right. All right. Let's see. All right. So, everybody ready? Popcorn or not? I think we're gonna have to. I think we're gonna have to get rolling here with this thing. Oh, that's right. As a matter of fact, I should talk about that first. Thanks for the reminder. And Kayla says, "Can't wait for my birthday. I'm having a Barney cake and getting to order a birthday cameo. Excellent. That's great. I'm looking forward to it. I don't do cakes, but I do cameos. If I did cakes, they would just look awful and probably be like really dry because I'm not much of a cook or a baker. What can I say? But yeah, I am going to let you know now. Let's see um, about how to get cameos. And oh, how funny! The overlay is little tiny. This is so cute. This is another lovely technical glitch. See how tiny that is? Isn't that sweet? It's like microscopic. All right. All right. It's the right size now. But let's put it up in full size. Here we go. So if you want a shout out on Cameo, just go to that address and I will arrange to say hello. Birthdays and, special occasions, just to say hi. And, if somebody needs a little bit of cheering up, that's always fun. Now, I have on here shout outs and calls, but Cameo has changed the way they do Cameo calls. And I haven't switched over to the new version yet. And here's why. First of all, they used to be so that I would set up a time and there would be a time range where everybody could sign up. I'd say, okay, I'm going to be doing Cameo calls on a Sunday at 5 p.m. So starting then, just sign up and there will be a queue and everybody waits and then we get to talk. But they changed that for some reason. And I can kind of see it because I can kind of see why, because it makes sure that people don't have to wait in the queue anymore. And what it is when you order a Cameo call, you pick 3 dates and times to try to match up with my schedule. And if any of those dates and times works for me, then I'll say, yes, let's do this one. And then we'll have an appointment. And then just for you, we'll have that appointment. And you can have one person or more than one person on the call, I believe. And so I'm going to start doing those pretty soon, I think. It's a little different, and it might be a little hard for me to schedule. So if you select 3 dates and times, and then I can't do any of those dates and times, please do resubmit when we get started on this. And I know that we will find a date and time that will work for both of us. So that's it. And then, so yeah, that is the address one more time, cameo.com/yes, that Bob West. Yes, that Bob West. So yeah, not another one. Not the guy who used to do, you work as an Elvis impersonator in the Midwest. I never saw his show. I think I saw maybe a video of one of his shows once a long time ago. His name was Bob West. And there was a Bob West who was a famous musician. He was a famous session man, I think, in Hollywood for a long time. And he co-wrote some songs that are like popular hits or something. I should do a little backgrounder on all the Bob Wests who are out there. All right, so everybody ready? I think we should go on to reading The Night Before Christmas. What do you say? What do you think, LPG? Yes, I'm ready. Oh, this is so exciting. Okay, everybody ready? Okay. All right, we're hoping that technically this will work because we only ran through it, I think, once. Oh, so much scrolling. All right, and without further ado, here we go with 'Twas the Night Before Christmas. Ooh, there it is. That is the very title page. So it says, "'Twas the night before Christmas, a visit from St. Nicholas by Clement C. Moore, with pictures by Jesse Wilcox Smith, published by Houghton Mifflin Company in Boston, New York." I love the details. I love these illustrations. Aren't they great? They're so simple, but they look so lifelike. They look like real people. Isn't that great? They're playing with little circus animals, and there's a ringmaster, and there's an elephant, and a giraffe. Oh, that's great. All right, what's next? Ooh, 'twas the night before Christmas. Looks like she's saying her prayers. 'Twas the night before Christmas, when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there. Oh, there's a little mouse. It's snowing outside, and you can see the moon. And there are the stockings, hanging on the mantle above the fireplace. And there's the clock. Look, oh, do you see what time it is? I see. It looks like it's about 15 minutes after 12. And I'm pretty sure this is 15 minutes after midnight. So, you know who comes around at around midnight. Oh boy, this is so exciting. I can't wait. Oh, the children were nestled all snug in their beds, while visions of sugar plums danced in their heads. And I think that's like candy and stuff. And Mama, in her kerchief, and I in my cap, had just settled our brains for a long winter's nap. I like that. Settled our brains. Oh, there they are. Oh, those are the kids. Those are the sugar plums. Ooh, goodness, cornucopias of candy and other Christmas little goodies. That's great. It looks like there's a couple of peppermint sticks and oh boy. Oh, little party favors. Those are the kind that you pull apart and they pop, aren't they? Oh, that's great. Oh, look. Oh, I just realized the sugar plums, they're dancing across that cord. They are. Look. They're running. Oh, that's funny. Okay, what's next? When out on the lawn there arose such a clatter, I sprang from the bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window I flew like a flash, tore open the shutters, and threw up the sash. Oh, he's jumping out of bed. Oh, looks like Mama is waking up too. She's wondering, what's going on out there? I like his hat. It's like his little beanie. Keeps his head warm when he's trying to sleep. And that's his robe over there, I think, on the chair. Okay. The moon on the breast of the new fallen snow gave the luster of midday to objects below. When what to my wondering eyes should appear but a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer. Oh, look outside, there they are. Wow. Oh, they're going right across the snow. I think he has a very big yard. Or there's a field back there. Look, you can see the moon, and there's moonlight. You can see it reflecting off of the curtains in the window frame. Oh, but here comes Santa. With a little old driver so lively and quick, I knew in a moment it must be Saint Nick. More rapid than eagles his coursers they came, and he whistled and shouted and called them by name. Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer and Vixen, on Comet, on Cupid, on Donder and Blitzen, to the top of the porch, to the top of the wall, now dash away, dash away, dash away all. Oh, I love that part. And there they go, they're on top of the roof. Look. Oh my. That's part of the team. And oh, there's the front of the team. Maybe one of those is Rudolph. They're up on the roof. Oh, and here are those two pictures all together. Look at that. Oh, this is one of my favorite illustrations. And I could just hear them up on the roof. Up on the rooftop, reindeer claws. That's it. Oh, as dry leaves that before the wild hurricane fly, when they meet with an obstacle, mount to the sky. So up to the housetop the coursers they flew, with the sleigh full of toys, and St. Nicholas too. And then, in a twinkling, I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each little hoof. As I drew in my head and was turning around, down the chimney St. Nicholas came with a bound. Whoop, boom. He was dressed all in fur, from his head to his foot, and his clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot. A bundle of toys he had flung on his back, and he looked like a peddler, just opening his pack. There he is! Hi, Santa! Boy, that looks full. Everybody in this household must have been pretty good. He's brought a lot of toys in with him. I love the expression on the man's face. He's just kind of, he doesn't know what to think about Santa. This is a gnome Santa. This is what Santa used to look, kind of a gnome or an elf. This is what Santas used to look like in literature and pictures and such. A little Santa history. His eyes, how they twinkled, his dimples, how merry. His cheeks were like roses, his nose like a cherry. His droll little mouth was drawn up like a bow, and the beard of his chin was as white as the snow. The stump of a pipe he held tight in his teeth, and the smoke it encircled his head like a wreath. He had a broad face and a little round belly that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of jelly. Oh, there he is, with his pipe. And the smoke is going around his head like a wreath. Oh, my goodness. It's hard to tell where his beard ends and the smoke starts. Maybe that's actually beard. It's a beard wreath. Okay, that's silly. Next. He was chubby and plump, a right jolly old elf, and I laughed when I saw him in spite of myself. A wink of his eye and a twist of his head soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread. He is a jolly old elf, isn't he? Look at all those toys. Oh, there's a trumpet, and there's a soldier. There's a flag there with the soldier. There's peppermint sticks, and there's a dolly. And there's a bunny rabbit, and little Christmas trees. And Wow, that looks like a train in there somewhere. Wow, that's so many. That's amazing. Wow, everybody's definitely been good in this house. Oh my. Oh, and there he is. He's putting everything up. He's filling those stockings with good little things like, oh, candies and little knickknacks and stuff. Oh, that's so much fun. Oh, is that a little bit of a? It looks like a little character, maybe like a puppet on a stick or something that he's putting in there. That's it. Nice. I like that. Oh boy. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work and filled all the stockings. Then turned with a jerk, and laying his finger aside of his nose, and giving a nod, up the chimney he rose. Oh, where'd he go? Oh, oh, I hope the man doesn't get soot on his face. Oh, goodness. Oh, Santa disappeared. Oh, I love that. He sprang to his sleigh, to his team gave a whistle, and away they all flew like the down of a thistle. But I heard him exclaim, ere he drove out of sight, Happy Christmas to all, and to all a good night. There they go.
Ho, ho, ho! Happy Christmas, and to all a good night! Ho, ho, ho!
Ooh, I think I heard him just now. Oh, so long, Santa. Bye. Oh, I love that. Oh, my goodness. The end. Oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy. Oh, I just love that, don't you? I had so much fun reading that. Did you have fun? I enjoyed it too. Oh, wait, my hat's falling down. I got so excited while I was reading that my hat came off. I love doing that. I love to read that with Barney, of course. Barney loves to read that with me, I should say. Yay! Yes. Oh, Anthony makes a great point. Here's the point that Anthony's making. Way to go, Barney. You didn't fall asleep. Yes, good point. Like waiting for Santa. That's right. I did fall asleep, didn't I? It was the sound of my own voice. I put myself to sleep, I think. Thank you for remembering. Oh, I love that video. We had so much fun making it. Let's straighten out the hat. Let's just maybe. What do you think? Let's. What do you think? Should we do it that way? It's kind of funky. Or should we do it? Should we do it straight up? I think the straight up. I think the straight up is pretty cool. I think so. Yeah. All right. That's it for now. All right. I think we've had enough silliness for one night, don't you? I do. Oh, you folks, thank you so much for hanging with me. I really appreciate you. Let's see. And Disney Fanatic 92 says, "Are you ready for Christmas, Barney?" Yes, I'm always ready for Christmas. I started waiting for Santa on December 26th of last year. I can be very patient when I need to be. And Allison says, "Merry Christmas." Merry Christmas to you, Allison. Happy Christmas, Merry Christmas, Happy Kwanzaa, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Holidays to everyone. Oh boy, I love getting together with my friends. All right. Well, thanks. And thank you, Johnny. I appreciate you. Thanks for everybody coming and saying hello. That's so good. Okay, well, we have a vote from Teddy here. Straight up looks better. I think so, too. I do. Okay, that's going to be the official. That's going to be the official position is straight up. Straight up. Barney's a straight up kind of dinosaur, so he's got a straight up kind of hat. There you go. All right. All right. So I think, ladies and gentlemen, I think we're going to sign off for the evening. Thank you so much for coming to see me, and thanks for putting up with all my technical glitches and everything as usual. And I'm going to have more stuff to show you in probably starting in January. I'm shooting for the end of the first week in January, and then I'm going to try to stream live maybe every week if I can, maybe every 2 weeks if my schedule's tough. But I've just come to realize that there's a lot of things that I need to do to prep for a decent stream, and I don't want to just come on and be a talking head and just and just chat, and that's fun. It's great, but I'd like to give you a little bit more, and I'd like to prepare some things for you to look at and watch and such. So I appreciate you, and I appreciate all your patience and waiting for Santa and waiting for me because I was a minute or two late. So thank you, everyone. Thank you, thank you, thank you, and Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night. All right, all right. We'll see you later. Bye. Love you. Bye. Take care, everybody. So long. Bye.